I'm here in Skipton. I've parked up and I've just got the bike ready. Nutrition's ready. I have packed a raincoat because I got caught in a rainstorm yesterday and that wasn't fun. So although the forecast is dry and mostly sunny, I'm going to take a raincoat anyway because the weather up here can change. You may notice that my cap looks wet. The reason is I spilt my water bottle all over it when I was getting ready, so that was not cool. I'm going to keep it on anyway because it stops the flies bouncing on my head. But I've got a 110k route planned today. Going to go up north through the Yorkshire Dales. Oh, butterfly. So yeah, looking forward to it. Up to Skipton and then over the top to a place called Hawes and then back down through Grassington and then back to Skipton. So all in all, looking forward to it. Should be good fun. So I'm only about 15 k's in. I'm in the middle of the Yorkshire Dales. The wind is savage. There's like 40-mile-an-hour gusts. I'm getting battered all over the place. So I just looked at the forecast, updated forecast. It looks like it's going to be like this until late afternoon. So I think I might change my plan for the day. I think trying to do 110 k's in this weather is not a great idea. It's not much fun if I'm honest. So I'm going to go and continue up to Settle, grab a coffee, turn around and come back. That'll be about 50 k's I think. It'll have a couple of big hill climbs in, so still be a decent day. But yeah, it's just really windy and not as much fun because of that. So it'll also be interesting to see how this holds up because there are 40-mile-an-hour gusts right now. So let's see how the sound is. But yeah, glad to be out, but do wish that the wind would stop. 2025 has been just the year of wind and I'm kind of over it now. So yeah, fingers crossed for some non-windy days at some point, and certainly less windy than this. This is horrible. But yeah, onwards and upwards, back to the ride. So I'm having more fun than I was earlier, but still the 40-mile-an-hour gusts of wind are battering me around a bit. I've got to 40 kilometres on the route, which I'm getting close to halfway, but there is another 15 kilometres till halfway point, and that just keeps moving me further and further away from the car. And I'm noticing that the cars coming from where I'm heading to are wet, so I think it might be raining. Like if you look behind me, the clouds look a bit ominous. So rather than go deeper into the landscape, I am going to basically turn around and head back and make it an 80-kilometre ride today. I will say that this route is epic, so I'm definitely going to come back in the sunshine. And the other cool thing is I stopped briefly at Settle just to figure out what I was going to do, because the wind over the top at Settle was particularly gnarly. And then there's like a really steep descent which I'm going to have to now go back and climb up, but on the descent that was interesting with the wind. So I just took a minute, and as I came into Settle, there was new, it's been there for a year but I haven't seen it before, a new coffee shop, and actually it was the best coffee I've had in the north of England, I'd say. I'll see if they've got some socials, and if they do I'll put a link to it. I didn't film in there because I was so busy trying to focus on what to do, like should I turn around, should I keep going for a bit, if I keep going for a bit, how far, like I had another look at the route, and I figured I wanted to see this road actually, because this is the road out of Settle up towards Hawes, and it's just a lovely road. Slightly busier than I would normally go on, but I think the back roads are slightly busier. I think some of the traffic's being diverted onto them today because there's a few closed roads around some of the rural sections. So I think all the traffic's being rerouted, which is adding to the fun as well. So yeah, all in all, I actually have had fun now. I think I'm a bit adjusted to the wind, so that kind of blustery, unsettled, over time you kind of get used to it. I'm super cautious on the descents, just because as you descend, when there's like a gap in the bushes or something, wind comes across, it can just catch the front wheel. So I'm just being super careful. I'm thankful to be on the titanium bike because it's so planted. But yeah, going to get back to it, going to turn around, going to head back towards Settle, then go up over the top, which will be interesting, and then back down into Skipton. Yeah, so all in all, I am having fun, but it is insanely windy. And I'll be interested to see if you can actually hear any of this, because I'm in the middle of gale force winds. So hopefully you can. Back to the ride. I am back from the ride. I did 80 kilometres in total. I decided to cut it a bit short. I said it already, but when I got out onto the road, the wind was brutal. 40 mile an hour gusts, constantly gusting all the time, battering me around. There were pockets where it wasn't so bad because the road had some shelter from bushes, but every time I got out into any open space, I just got absolutely battered around. And then when I got to about 40 k's, it started to have damp in the air, and I just thought, I don't want to get caught in rain as well as 40 mile an hour winds, so I decided to turn around and head back. That meant I had to do the really hard climb up out of Settle, so that was fun. So yeah, all in all, I've had a good ride, but it wasn't as fun as it would have been if there hadn't been loads of savage wind. But I'm happy to have made it back safely. So yeah, that's a couple of rides where the weather has got in the way, but I've still had fun. I've still got decent mileage in. I think I'm at nearly 300 k's in the last 7 days or something. So yeah, all in all, I've had fun. It's been more of a weekend of like pockets of enjoyment on the bike and then pockets of pushing through. But the pockets of enjoyment make the pushing through worth it. So it's all good.